is a shadow reading for you, okay? This is a reading that's focusing on blockages, challenges. This could be your energy, the energy of someone you're connected to, or the circumstance. This reading could play out from the perspective of the cross watcher, okay? Again, this is a shadow reading, and this could be blockages or challenges that you're dealing with or that someone you're connected to are dealing with. These could also represent blockages or challenges that someone is healing through, has already healed through, okay? Or something that you are moving towards healing through, all right? So, again, Aries placements, let's get started. I already feel, based off of your meditative session and your pre-shuffle, that there's many individuals or someone in particular, okay, who is under a lot of scrutiny, okay? Someone could be being watched, stalked, spied on, or has a restraining order against someone, okay? Because something is over, or something that someone did or enacted isn't working. Someone is sitting back watching to see if something that they have done has worked. This could have something to do with something legal, some interference, possibly some, energy work that someone did on someone or sent out towards someone, a binding spell, some type of conflict that they started, and they're trying to see how it plays out. Or this can represent, again, dark magic that someone sent out, and they're sitting back waiting to see if there's any effect that it's having on someone. I'm definitely getting the energy of someone already walked away, or someone is away. Someone could have died, someone could have passed away. There definitely was some type of explosion or some type of, shakeup that happened that changed everything. I feel like we have the energy here of someone had to leave their family. Someone could have went to jail or prison or had to go away for a period of time. And, I feel like there's a lot of sadness there. There's a lot of pain in relation to the family, or in relation to a mother figure, or someone is just feeling deeply emotional about a past life connection, or about some deep family trauma, or childhood trauma, okay? I feel like someone could have lost a child, all right? Someone could have got into a car accident, is what I'm seeing, what I saw through the pre-shuffle on the card. Someone could have gotten into a car accident, and someone could have lost a child. This could represent someone who's, older, who could have just lost their adult child in a car accident, or someone could have, been pregnant and lost a child. Someone could have had a miscarriage or an abortion or something of that nature. But I do see that someone could have lost their life in a car accident, okay? I'm also seeing that someone could be in a position where they are in the hospital or being taken care of because of injuries due to a car accident. What I'm also seeing here is that someone was resisting something, someone was driving really fast or something like that. Trying to get away from someone. Someone could have been trying to get away from a toxic relationship or an abusive relationship or something like that. I feel like someone was dealing with a narcissist here, because I feel like someone here just had a lot of abandonment issues or something like that, and they were just not willing to let someone go here. Someone may have been trying to get away with a robbery or something like that. I'm getting like armed robbery, bank robbery, someone trying to take the money and run. But I feel like something is, being unveiled here. The masks are coming off. I feel like something is getting the karma it deserves, or there's going to be some type of ramifications with the law, because I feel like something is being investigated. Aries, I feel like someone loved themselves enough to walk away. I also feel like there is a Pisces. These are the cards, the energies that have come through just in your pre-shuffle. Pisces, Gemini, Capricorn. of course, another Aries, and a Cancer, possibly a Scorpio, okay? But I feel like there's a Pisces or someone, a water sign masculine energy that is worried about someone coming out of a slumber or coming out of some type of fear or insecurities, because I feel like someone is getting their memory back after the car accident, or someone's getting their memory back after some type of traumatic event. And I feel like something is going to be putting someone in the spotlight. Someone is going to be exposed, and that's going to put someone on the spotlight. It's going to get someone, you know, left out in the cold. Someone's recovery is going to implicate somebody. That's what I'm getting. Okay, guys, so let's get a oracle for you guys, a card to start you guys out with. This is a shadow reading for Aries placements. Okay, honoring source, divine spirit, archangels, and guides, my higher self, my galactic team of the highest light and resonance. Allow me to be the clear channel. Show me clearly what I need to see for Aries placements. Shadow reading. What do we have here? We have integrity. Integrity, okay? You see those claws? There's something coming out around the neck here, okay? And Aries, your sign rules the head, okay? Rules the head, the individual, the ram, the first, the baby. All right, I feel like there's something here to do with power, control. I feel like there could be a Taurus involved here. Number 17 reduces to 8, and 8s are about strength and courage, and, you know, 8s can also represent abundance. It's also about battling the beast within, okay? I feel like someone here is very strong, very courageous. I think what courage is, it's one of the 4 pillars. Either way, okay, integrity here. Someone found their integrity and walked away, or this is about a lack of integrity, okay? Integrity. Let's see, really quickly. I feel like it's important with this heavy energy that has come out here. To walk with integrity and truth is to walk empowered in spirit. There's something here to do with ego. This is about breaking through habits and thought patterns that don't serve your authentic self. Habits and thoughts that leave you feeling guilty and less than who you are. These patterns and emotions serve only to disempower your true potential. This disempowerment is caused by ego. The ego judges the part of you that lives in the world of habitual patterns and mind games, creating areas of shade. The more it criticizes and judges that shade within you, the more your divine light diminishes, okay? This is definitely something to do with power dynamics, okay? Ego, control, narcissism. Mistakes do happen, and there are times we all say and do things that we wish we hadn't. But instead of criticizing and judging that shade within you, or that shadow, okay, within you, send that part of you love, light, and compassion. Yeah, it's about facing the shadow here. I feel like there's a tower that happened multiple times in a situation or in a relationship, you know, that was ignored. There was something that was ignored. Shadow aspects of yourself or someone else was ignored, and something ended in a crash. Something ended in something very big that happened, okay? And I do feel like someone walked away, and I do feel like someone is dealing with something. Someone's dealing with certain aspects, had to deal with certain aspects, and someone is coming through something here, because I do see justice, okay? Be gentle with the shadow areas, dear one, and understand that there is a reason why it's dark. With love, shine light to the part in you and truly see what fear lurks at its core. You have to view your fears with compassion and understanding. Love and fullness, all that's been hurt and wounded. I feel like someone couldn't do that. Someone was stuck in something really deep, really dark, didn't know how to love themselves, didn't know that they were still connected to source. And there was a spiraling here. I feel like this was like a really, really tumultuous, toxic type of relationship or family or something of that nature that led to a tower, okay? Because of power, ego, control. Someone has had to be in a space where they face their shadow. Someone could be beginning to walk in their truth and their integrity, okay? And then they're getting closer and closer to the light, seeing that there is a spark of a light, because even the smallest spark of light can overcome any darkness. And I feel like someone is doing that. And I feel like there's an energy that's walking, treading very lightly. Someone's stalking. Someone is in fear of what someone may be revealing as they're beginning to access their light, as they're beginning to come out of the dark, right? It's a tough place to be in the dark, but only in the dark is where you truly recognize your light. And I feel like someone is just waiting there, waiting to see what emerges from this dark space. Aries, affirmation: I am a warrior of love. With integrity, I walk this path of courage and truth. I am a warrior, and with integrity, I walk this path of courage and truth. Okay, this is about the solar plexus, the heart, and the throat chakra. Okay, speak your truth. If there's a will, then there's a way. But if there isn't a will, then there isn't a way. That is a quote that my 92-year-old great aunt told me. I had a special connection with her. My aunt who raised me, when my mom passed away, I was 6 when I came to live with my aunt, because my mom had some things she was going through, but she never got the opportunity to have me back in her life, because the challenges that she faced, she didn't overcome. So by the age of 9, I had to, understand about the other side. Okay, I had to understand about the other side. I was raised by someone, my aunt, who I felt didn't have the mental capacity. Like, I felt like I obviously, have been here many times in this reality. I'm an old soul. And at the age of 6, 7, 8, 9, I knew that my aunt who raised me really was lost. And she thought that she was actually, doing me a service by taking care of me when my mom was going through her challenges at the age of 6. And my mom passed away when I was 9 years old. Okay. And I had to deal with that. And I had to be raised by someone who didn't have the mental capacity or the compassionate heart, that I needed, being as though I had certain aspects of my reality and gifts that I obviously didn't understand at the age of 6, 7, 8, 9, but that were there. And my spirit team empowered me with this protection that it took me quite a long time to realize was even there. But the darkest spaces is where you find your light, okay? And my aunt had to take care of her aunt who actually raised her when she was a child, because her mother gave her away because she was sick. My aunt came from a large family. She was the only child that was given away because I think my aunt was like the second oldest child of many children. But her mother, my maternal grandmother, got really sickly, was almost, you know, on her deathbed. Like, she was told that she wasn't going to live. So she had given away my aunt to, I think, another family member to raise. But she ended up getting better and continued to have multiple other children and never did, you know, take my aunt back. My aunt suffered from that, and I got that. I understood that even as a 7-year-old child. Like, she had trauma that she was dealing with. But yeah, she was taking care of me because my mom had trauma. She thought she was doing me a favor, but the situation was still a toxic situation. And I understood that as a child, but she was taking care of her aunt who took care of her. But she felt like her aunt that took care of her owed her something. I, as a 7-year-old girl, could see that it was like toxic. But this great aunt of mine that was living in the house with my aunt who was taking care of me, who was raising me, we had a special connection. At the age of 6, you know, 7, I had a special connection with her. I always did have this special connection with older people because there's something in me that was an old soul. And I was 6 and she was like 90 years old, and she was very witty and very intelligent, and she saw something in me. And it took me a long time to really remember that and understand that. But her stories, they touched me. She always had special things to give me, special gifts, little things to give me, and special little gems she would drop on me. And that was one of them. If there is a will, she looked me dead in my eyes, okay, with her wisdom and her wise eyes. And she said, if there's a will, then there's a way. But if there ain't a will, then there ain't a way. And I never forgot that. I never forgot that. And that's what this reading is about for Aries placements. The shadow reading, it's about being a warrior and courage. It's one of the most beautiful words. It's courage, right? That's something that someone in the situation had to have. They still have it. They still have it. They had to relocate it. They had to dig deep to find it. But solar plexus is the will to keep moving. If anything, an Aries placement can do is to keep moving. You're the first sign out the gate. You're the individual. You're cardinal fire. You are the spark. You are the spark. And someone's spark went out here. Someone's spark went out. And again, someone could have literally passed on in the situation, but it's a heart healing. There's a heart activation that's happening because someone's going to be speaking their truth. The same way I just gave out all that truth, I never really do that. You know, my heart is huge and I share when asked, but I rarely give much on that aspect. But, you know, it's all about the combination of the solar plexus, the heart, and the throat. It's about will, it's about love, and it's about speaking the truth in the situation, okay? Yeah, it's integrity. It's about integrity here. What else for Aries? Placements, shadow reading. We had the sun in reverse. So I feel like there was a lot that was hidden here. In the shadows. Someone definitely felt disconnected from source. Someone definitely felt depressed. Lacking energy. This is about the ego. This is like selfish actions, okay? Unhappy childhood memories. A lot of pain here. let's move forward. If you guys are still with me after that. Oracle channeling. Okay, shadow reading for Aries. We have dependent, okay, in reverse. Dependent came out in reverse, so I feel like someone was trying to get away from a very codependent or toxic relationship. All right. This person's looking at their phone. This card always gives me the vibes of some type of controlling person. You know, let me know where you are. Where are you going? Who are you with? FaceTime me so I can see what you're doing. Okay? Very codependent. I feel like someone had to let go. Someone was attached from their family, detached from everything. We have secondary. Secondary. It came out slightly in reverse. I feel like there's an energy here of someone not wanting to be second. This could represent a third party situation. This could be addictions. This could be anything. Shadow reading for Aries, please. And we have fixated, okay? Fixated. This is my sorcery card. This is my dark magic, spells, binding spells, moon magic, conflict. This could also represent obsession, addiction. Someone was a coward. Someone was definitely a coward here. We have self-medicating, okay? I'm getting also prescription drugs. Pills, Xanax. Cowardly. We have a very cowardly male figure here. Okay, I shouldn't say male, but there's no mistakes. There's a male in this card, but it definitely could represent a masculine, feminine, masculine, feminine. So yeah, it could definitely represent someone who was very cowardly, someone who was confused about their sexuality, like men and females, and was cowardly about that. There's nothing wrong with being bisexual. You know, own who you are. We all have masculine, feminine energies within us, and we are who we are. It's about finding balance within who you are and standing tall and strong in who you are. Okay? When you are cowardly about it, then there's an imbalance, and that needs to be addressed. All right? So what I was trying to say is that it doesn't matter if it's a male or female. Okay? It's about masculine energy. There's a masculine energy here that's very cowardly. All right? And is very uncomfortable in their own skin. Okay? Definitely could be a controlling narcissist energy here. There's something that was cloaked in this situation. And of course, someone may have, you know, been abusing drugs to get over their own uncomfortability with themselves. Or this could have been a relationship where someone was definitely, I'm getting that someone could have been in the streets or a drug dealer. And they were in a relationship where they kept the person that they were with, you know, heavily medicated so that they could be dependent upon them, okay? But I'm getting a really controlling energy here. This really could definitely represent two Aries individuals. Definitely I'm getting Leo, okay? Two fire signs, Leo, Aries. That's a very powerful dynamic. But again, I got Capricorn, I got Gemini, and I got Libra and Scorpio as well, and Cancer. But yeah, something, you know, really uncomfortable happened here. And these two cards coming out, you know, I'm definitely getting a lot of obsession, depression, pain. Confusion, manipulation. All right, let's clarify. Shadow reading for Aries. Tell me more about the situation. Tell me more about the situation, please. Shadow reading for Aries. I don't trust you. Trust issues. I scared myself that day. So this is my trauma card. This is a card where, like, something that someone may have done, something that someone may have seen has haunted them. It's something so traumatic happened that someone was never the same. Someone was never the same. This could have something to do with, you know, someone, you know, taking drugs, you know, going on a trip, acid, some type of, you know, high-powered psychedelic drug where someone took a bad trip and they never came back from it. Their mind was never the same. This could have something to do with, you know, a traumatic event that stemmed from abuse that someone just can't get out of their mind. This could be a tragic event, a near-death experience. Again, a car crash, a fatal accident that revolves around alcohol or drugs, okay? Someone could have lost their life, you know, due to someone driving under the influence. Either way, very traumatic, okay? Very traumatic situation here. I don't know how to let you go, okay? Controlling relationship. Someone could have passed away in this situation, and there are family members who are suffering because of it. Or this could represent someone finally, you know, a tower happened in whatever manner, and someone was finally able to, you know, break free of this controlling relationship, no matter what the dynamics around it happened. If someone lost their life, if someone is, you know, dealing with medical issues, bedridden, whatever the case may be, you know, if someone is in prison for what they've done, either way, there's someone here who still is holding on to someone in the situation. Okay. Tell me more. What is dependent? What is dependent? King of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Definitely could be an Aries energy. All my kings are cardinal. Okay. King of Wands in reverse. All right. This can be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah. Codependent relationship. The King of Wands in reverse is someone who is rageful, angry, possibly violent. You know, someone could have been suffering from major control issues, you know, sexual deviance. This could represent someone who will do anything to get what they want, to control the situation. This is someone who demands this respect but does nothing to deserve it. The King of Wands in reverse, clarifying codependent. Yeah, ego. Resentment. Impulsive. Someone decided to follow their true north. Someone, you know, recognized their light, okay? And they tried to get away from the situation. Someone definitely could have had a pit bull, a dog here, but this also represents someone, you know, recognizing their strength, their inner strength, and trying to get away from the situation, from this controlling situation, all right? Or something in this situation allowed someone to be free, whatever that means. Tell me more about this dependent card, the King of Wands in reverse. Yeah. I feel like with this Knight of Swords energy here, I feel like someone was being investigated or followed or stalked here as they were trying to leave a controlling situation. Either way, there's this King of Wands in reverse energy, this low vibrational, violent, controlling energy. Something impulsive happened. And I feel like whatever happened made the news. All right, with this Knight of Swords here, this is like information, quick information that's coming in. With this Knight of Swords and this King of Wands energy together, I feel like this is representing someone who was very controlling and mentally abusive. Gaslighter, okay, Knight of Swords. Always watching someone, talking bad about someone, making someone feel less than. This is, again, physical and mental abuse as well. Someone tried to get away. Someone may have followed someone, you know, in a rush here, this Knight of Swords. Bringing drama, stalking, watching. This could have led to an accident. Okay. What is secondary? What is secondary, please, for Aries? Placement, shadow reading. What is secondary? Secondary is the Seven of Swords. Someone found out, okay, about a third-party situation through investigating, looking into something. Someone was being sneaky, putting someone second. I feel like there was somebody trying to cover up for someone else here. Seven of Swords can definitely represent energy work. It can represent something legal. There's a male and a female, okay? Two females and a male. And I feel like there's a cowardly male here that had a family member or someone doing something against another female here. There was something sneaky going on. While someone was in the front lines, there's someone here in the background doing something. Either way, someone found out that they were being placed second. This could be a cowardly masculine energy there, having two feminine energies. You know, again, a narcissist having two feminine energies, both doing something here. But something was found out. Or someone found out that they were being placed second. They turned their back on the situation. And this cowardly individual here had someone doing some type of spell work on someone, black magic on someone, because someone was fixated on someone who was trying to walk away. or there was two individuals that were fixated on someone else. Yeah, bottom of the deck, we have this Empress here in reverse. I mean, this Empress here. Okay, and in this card, we have a masculine energy bowing down. Okay, so this could have something to do with a feminine energy, or someone's mother, or someone that's very controlling, the mother of someone's child, or a family member that was involved here. All I know is that we have someone here who's a coward, someone here who was under the control of someone else, or someone willing to do something, bow down to someone. Someone here was a coward. Definitely a third party situation here with this number 3. Someone here wasn't willing to bow down. Wow. Queen of Wands. So we do have a feminine energy here. Possibly a Leo involved. It's like a Bonnie and Clyde situation going on. A Bonnie and Clyde situation. I'm definitely getting a lot of fire here. Someone could have Taurus in their chart as well. But the Queen of Wands in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse, this is like an ill-fated couple. You know, a toxic situation. King of Wands and Queen of Wands both in reverse. This is, you know, really wild situation, okay? This could be, you know, two fire signs both with like heavily aspected Mars in their chart. Mars in Leo, Mars in Aries. But two low vibrational energies here. King of Wands and Queen of Wands. So this is like a marriage. This is a couple, high level commitment, family members, something of that nature. But these are two individuals. Both could be very attractive. Both could be very charismatic. But when in this energies are willing to do whatever it takes to get what they want. You know, this is domination. This is envy. A lot of envy, a lot of anger, you know, jealousy, multiple partners within a relationship, you know, sexual dominance, BDSM. This is like anything you can think of in relation to sex, in relation to violence, trauma, drama, anger, violence. Okay. And then this also is, there's another individual or several individuals in the situation that were very codependent, controlling. Someone, you know, found out and walked away. And I feel like someone decided to, you know, go after them. This could be a masculine energy or a feminine energy that was in this dynamic that didn't want to be second. So someone decided to go after somebody by any means necessary. And it definitely could be a feminine energy, a Queen of Wands, okay, or an Aquarius. Working with this King of Wands in reverse to go after someone that turned their back, that decided to follow their true north, okay? Someone in the situation had integrity to a certain degree. It was all toxic. But some group of people were after someone here, clearly. Someone could have tried to walk away that night or something like that, and someone chased them, followed them, okay? Someone could have been drunk. And this could have led to something fatal happening. Someone could have, you know, called the police on someone, and someone was running from the police. Something like that happened here. It's in the cards. This could have been a polygamous relationship, but it was multiple individuals, okay? Someone was threatening someone, okay, with information. Ultimately, we do have like a gang stalking situation going on within a family, within a marriage, or a third party situation. Where someone started, recognizing that they wanted out of the situation. Maybe someone was like, no, you're part of this. Either way, this King of Wands, this Queen of Wands energy, this is ruthless. This is anger. This is ego and violence. And with the King of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Swords and some type of, very envious feminine energy here, working with someone that was a coward in the background, someone decided to come after someone with all their force and energy. Seven of Swords, Knight of Swords, King of Wands, Queen of Wands, and the Moon, fixated, obsessed, moon magic, narcissism, control, gaslighting, mental, physical abuse, whatever it is, didn't end well. It didn't end well here. It didn't end well. Something made the news, whatever happened. I scared myself that day. Trust was lost. Can we clarify cowardly and uncomfortable, please? What's cowardly and uncomfortable? What's cowardly and uncomfortable? Judgment. Judgment in reverse. Pluto energy. Okay. Yeah, someone definitely had to face their shadow here. It was very uncomfortable. All right. The Judgment card in reverse also represents the shadow. It could also represent, the energy of death, of loss of life, of loss of freedom. Okay. Prison, or an institution that someone was in, or just being trapped in their own mind. Judgment, number 20. Conflict. Self-doubt, rejection, blocked. Scorpio energy. Tell me more about uncomfortable and cowardly. Uncomfortable and cowardly. I feel like what I'm getting here is that someone was involved in something, okay? Like, that was very uncomfortable. Cowardly act. I don't know. Someone didn't want something to be found out about them. Okay? Something that they were doing, some type of secret. And whatever happened, okay, whether it's a car accident or someone lost their life or someone's secrets were about to come out about their sexuality, whatever it is, someone may have gotten a prison term or was about to get indicted or go to trial or something like that. And someone either tried to take their own life or put themselves in a situation with law enforcement where something would end because they didn't want to face their actions. It was too uncomfortable. And boom, we have the Wheel of Fortune here. It didn't happen. Someone didn't die. Like, someone didn't work. It wasn't their time to go. Because the Wheel of Fortune coming out with these cards, the Judgment in reverse, It didn't work. Someone couldn't go. Someone had to stay here in this reality and face their karma. Or this could represent someone who tried to take someone else out, who tried to, you know, put someone else down, target someone else through black magic or something else ill-fated, drugging someone, keeping someone stuck. Okay? In self-doubt, feeling scared, you know, feeling like they don't have courage, like they don't know who they are anymore, locked away somewhere, and boom, voila, someone has another chance. Someone is healing. Someone's back on top of the wheel. Someone is getting healed. Someone has did their time. Someone is recognizing that they have light within them, and someone is healing and finding their way back to their integrity, back into the light after being in a dark place, right? Number 17 is the strength card. It's someone who is finding the strength, dealing with their inner demons, facing their shadow, and coming back out on top of the wheel. Okay, and that's why I said in the beginning of the reading, someone here is stepping lightly on their toes, watching someone else, and is kind of scared that someone's about to come back out. Someone's about to get back on top of the wheel. Someone is recognizing their light. Someone is healing their depression. And someone is worried about what's going to be revealed. Because someone is what? Something's changing here. The tides of destiny is changing. Okay? And that's a fear of someone else's here. Okay? Wow. 5 of Wands in reverse. Someone was left on their own, okay? Left on their own to deal with a lot of external conflict, mental, inner conflict, okay? Someone felt like spirit left them. Someone felt like they didn't know their strength, but all the while, it was right there. It was right there, okay? 5 of Wands in reverse. Someone was left on their own to deal with their internal conflict. And someone wants to keep someone locked away, okay? Someone wants to burn the bridge so that the truth doesn't come out. Someone thought that they could burn all the evidence away and that was it. But nope. Nope. Not at all. Wow. Not at all. Right below that, we have the 7 of Swords. Someone tried to get away with something here. Clearly tried to minimize their role in the situation, tried to get away with some lies and deceit. But guess what? Someone literally is back from the dead. Someone here literally has risen from the dead. Nine of Cups. Out of a maze. Finding their way back. Literally finding their way back to love. Someone is finding their way out of the darkness into the light, back from the dead. Someone is healing, and someone here is worried they're about to get trapped in a maze, in the coffin that they tried to put someone else in. Shadow reading for Aries placements. Wow. I can't make this up, okay? But at the end of the day, hope dangles on the string. Hope dangles on a string like slow-moving redemption. Slow-moving redemption. Wow. This is actually the 5 of Cups. Yeah, so the fact that someone tried to burn away all the evidence, someone here is recovering, and someone here also, 5 of Cups. Scorpio, there's a Scorpio here involved for sure. Someone here has some major regrets. Major regrets.
okay, about what happened in a third party situation. In the typical Rider-Waite deck, the Five of Cups reveals someone who is sitting around looking at three cups that are spilt over, can't even look behind them and see that there's two cups left standing. Someone is in major regrets about what they've done. Okay, someone could be definitely drinking. Someone could definitely be just wallowing in their sorrows about what they've done, okay? About what they've done. But the truth is coming out, okay? The truth is coming out here. The evidence couldn't be hidden. And someone's about to speak their truth and stand in their integrity because they found their strength. They found their strength and their hope.